It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Blake Snell is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
Curtis Granderson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, the week hasn't started the way they wanted to. I mean, losing the first 3 games of the week, and then you come into again. This is a springboard game, the way I look at it. This Thursday shoots you into possibly having a good weekend and walking away with the week being okay.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. There's Ibar on to first, and that'll take care of Granderson for the game's first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third,
Edwin Encarnacion now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Contreras recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. John Lackey will be on the mound for the Astros. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
So digging in now, Brett Gardner. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. And I'm looking at one right now.
Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco. His matchup numbers with John Lackey, 2 for 11. Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Peralta ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down. So striding forward now, Brian Dozier comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. And that misses, ball 1. 1-1.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Robinson Cano. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. First ball out to straightaway center. Peterson is under this one, and very quickly one gone.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Here's Kelly Johnson. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Kelly Johnson.
Grounded to the right. Tavares is there, and he is out on the tag. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the. Here's Johnson.
Leading off for the Athletic. Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And the outfield, Curtis Granderson. He can play center field for you, but spent most of his time in right field. Doesn't throw very well, but will charge the ball very aggressively and do a nice job that way.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Peralta will make the catch to retire the side. A strong inning that time out of John Lackey. At the plate, J.J. Hardy. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Chris Herman. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. From the stretch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. It is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Here's Eric Ibar now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And Ibar swings through that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Matt Dominguez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 11 home runs and 41 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Marco Tavares. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Jose Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. The pitch. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Bautista is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hot shot on the ground to short. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again. Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hey, these guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Lustig is right there as he takes it for the second out. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. This is hit softly to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Here's Brett Gardner now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Striding in once again, Michael Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Brian Dozier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go. And there's number 8, 1 away.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.J. Hardy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Lustig on the move. He's there and records the first down.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
So coming to the plate, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros.
At the plate, Chris Herman.
Chris
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out.
The batter, center fielder.
Digging in once
Curtis
again,
Granderson.
Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. And Granderson will be aboard with a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop, because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. In now, Jock Peterson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
David Lustig.
David Lustig swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And Johnson will put this one away for the second out.
The catcher, number 41.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A's are gone in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Johnny Peralta now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Johnny Peralta.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Lustig moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Eric Ibar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses. 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eric Ibar becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Matt Dominguez is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Johnson is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
First baseman, number 12.
Standing in, Marco Tavares. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still no score. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Kelly Johnson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. To his left, Tavares. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 4, J.J.
Ready for another shot now. J.J. Hardy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. Ibar has it. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. And we still have no score. Ready once again. Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Brett Gardner.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Striding in once again, Michael Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused, because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. And he pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
Brian Dozier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Chris Herman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Herman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
On hit well by Granderson. This ball's in the air to deep right. Looking up is Contreras, and they have taken the lead. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson, number 296 in his career, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
And I don't want to pat ourselves on the back or anything, because it's too bad he lost the shutout bid, but we were just talking about this. I think he's completely gassed out there, and that home run is probably a good indication of that.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after getting 1 out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. J.J. Hoover gets the call
now
as he'll pitch with A's, 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
61, J.J. Hoover.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen, as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-0 now to Bautista, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runners on first with 1 down.
Oh.
3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now, and now he's got to throw a strike.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
The first baseman, number 55, Kelly Johnson.
Now at the plate, Kelly Johnson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging the bat really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
All the way in, he still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Stepping in now, J.J. Hardy. He swings and grounds it to short. To Dozier for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across. Pat Neshek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Pat Neshek.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Lustig. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the home half of the 8th starts with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Koji Uehara is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 20.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Wilson Contreras is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, number 8,
stepping up to the plate, Eric Ibar. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 6 tries. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. A step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Up next
ready now, Matt Dominguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Marco Tavares. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Second and third, 2 away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. A's strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Sammy Solis enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Catcher, Chris Herman.
Striding in, Chris Herman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, sent in the air out to straightaway central. Peterson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. Jason Grilli
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's by Peralta into center, a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Lifetime versus Jason Grilli. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hardy sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting
into the box, Jock Peterson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. In there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And that's cut on and missed. So now the A's are down to their final strike of the ball game. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4-0 the score this afternoon. John Lackey earns his 6th winning decision in this one with 15 strikeouts. Blake Snell takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.